YouTube, what is going on? This is Midnight Red Tank, whatever you want to call me, and this is going to be my Nexus 7 full review. Now, I waited a little bit of time before I did review. I don't want the honeymoon period to sway my vote. I had a chance to use this tablet out of town. I've used it in the house, and I've also used it for school and work, I guess. So I'm going to go over the things that I noticed with the tablet and let you guys know how I feel about it. And I'm going to keep this video very short, so let's begin. The first thing I'm going to touch on is the hardware. As we know, this is a quad-core processor that is running Jelly Bean. And also, the cool thing about this is the price point. The price point is what really sells a lot of people. You can get this for $199, and that is a 8 gigabyte, or for $249, 16 gigabytes. I'm running the one for $249 right now. If you can just take a look here, the back is like a soft plastic material. The front has a nice coated screen. You have the buttons on the side, you have the power, the 2 volumes right here, and also you have a side 3-pin connector that's going to be used for peripherals later on, hopefully. Hopefully they don't just abandon that. And in the very front, there is a camera at the very front here, a little small. I think it's a 1.3 shooter. I'm not 100% sure, I didn't check. Down here is a speaker grill, headphones at the bottom, and USB at the bottom. That's pretty much it for the hardware. I do like the feeling of this device. It's very light. It's really portable, and that's a real drawing factor for me. It's very portable. I can get up and throw this in a pocket, and I'm good to go. I don't have to get an extra case that I don't need. I don't have to do anything special with it. I just throw it in a pocket, and I'm off. Throw it in my back pocket or throw it in my my lower pocket if I'm wearing cargo jeans or cargo shorts, whatever. That's why I like this piece of hardware so far. And as far as it not being durable, you know, I'm pretty hard on my hardware, to be honest. You know, I drop it and do things like that. So I haven't had any type of concerns yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing much with it. I haven't dropped it on its face yet. So we'll see when I do eventually. But yeah, that's about it for the hardware. I don't see myself getting a case because I don't feel, if I get a case, it makes it bulkier and it kind of takes away from what I like about the device so much. You know, a case to me will make it so I can't put it in my pocket, and that's a big deal. I really need to have this in my pocket. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up, and we're gonna go to the next part of the review. The next part of the review for me is gonna be Jelly Bean. We're gonna go over Jelly Bean really quick. I'm not gonna review Jelly Bean. I'm just gonna talk about Jelly Bean and how I use it. So this is the normal lock screen. And now, as you guys can tell, who are familiar with Android, this is not stock Jelly Bean. I am running a custom ROM CM10 beta right now, just to make this tablet my own. You know, I use a tablet for about 2 weeks or so, without any customizations or anything like that. I was rooted day one. I was running stock for a while, and now this is custom firmware. And the reason I'm running custom firmware is because I like to make the device my own. I like to do my own thing with it. So anyways, everything looks pretty much similar, except for I'm using a different launcher. I don't have the 4 buttons down here for my normal launcher. And the reason being that is that I want a full screen. I don't want to have icons sitting there. I have little shortcuts for different things, and I'll go over those in just a few moments here. Anyways, Jelly Bean, if you don't know, is a new software, is a new operating system that is running. It's 4.1. Jelly Bean is extremely quick. They have this thing called Project Butter to make everything very smooth, run at 60 frames per second, and it's very impressive. It's very impressive. I have Jelly Bean on my current phone, which is a Galaxy Nexus, and it increased the performance of that thing greatly. So that's really good. So anyways, this is just these are the home screens, everything which you're accustomed to. Everything's normal. I have the app drawer right here. Now on the Nexus, the app drawer is going to be right here. On the normal home screen, it's going to be right here. But I'm running a custom firmware, so it looks a little bit different. However, the functionality is pretty much the same. We have the widgets right here that you can maximize and you know, collapse as well. So this is a battery widget that kind of shows you what my battery is and how it's going to empty over time with current usage. Right here I have Tigers versus Blue Jays. Tigers versus Blue Jays game ended. This is pulling in because they know I like the Tigers. How do they know you like the Tigers, Kevin? Well, that's a great question. So with Google Now integrates to your into your phone directly without you having to ask anything for it. So I asked about the Tigers one time, and now they update me on Tiger games. Also, my location and things like that. Also, if you do if you do a Google search on a certain location somewhere, it will bring in how far it is from that place. And then if you go to that place same time during the week at the same time, they'll start telling you where to go. Like basically Monday through Friday in the morning around 6 a.m. it tells me how to get to work. It tells me the location of work, tells me how long it takes to get there. Also gives the weather where I'm currently located and also the weather of where I work at. You can do a quick voice search to find the weather. What's the weather in Miami?
It's 88 degrees and cloudy in Miami. Here's the forecast for the next few days.
Alright, so you can do something like this. Is it going to rain in Chicago?
Yes, rain is expected on Sunday in Chicago.
So it's pretty cool because they, actually answered the question, is it going to rain in Chicago? I mean, you can ask several things on here. I'm not going to go over this because you can, there's plenty of videos on how to do this. As I said before, speed is huge with this. I can just flip through my screens right here effortlessly. I have several screens right here. I have a high resolution background and everything goes pretty smooth. I have several folders that are right here. And everything still runs pretty good. I'm using folder organizer is what I'm running for my folders, because you can do folders and they automatically organize themselves depending on categories, and also you can do folders within a folder like that. Boom. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I have HD widgets running right here as well. It's pretty much a memory hog is what they say, but it still looks good. So everything right here is running good. So Jelly Bean overall is a huge improvement and is one step closer to the perfect OS. There are flaws, but a lot of things are pretty cool. And I'm gonna kind of touch back on the portability of this tablet, and it's really huge because when I was out of town, I just had the tablet in my pocket and I was able to navigate and see where I was going. I had a hotspot at the resort I was staying at. Also, my phone's a hotspot, so I was able to look up bus routes. I was able to look up information, what's in the area, and all the things right from my tablet. And I thought that was very cool. I have movies on here too that we can check out and watch. So let's head over to our gallery app. Alright. So this is Bourne Supremacy, 2004. I'm catching up on the Bourne movies. So the movie looks really good on here. I mean, it looks as good as how I converted it. I converted with DVD Catalyst. Very good software. The developer is a very nice guy. You should support his software. It's really cool. You can convert to whatever. But anyways, I had movies on here. They're very watchable on the airplane. Headphones plugged in. So back at the home screen, we're going to head over to our games application. Not games application, but to all of our games. As you can see here, I have several games. I have a lot of games on here. Some games I haven't got to yet. However, we're going to cover a few games that are very, very popular right now. And one of the games is Dead Trigger. It's basically a zombie shooting game. Now, the game is really cool. On touchscreen, you can, I think 7 inches is a good size. That's what she said. It's a good size to use when you want to play a game, because you have it right here in your hands. Your thumbs are in good spots. It's, So we're just going to resume where I was at. I didn't get far at all in this game. I was just playing around with it, and I'm really addicted to Great Big War, which is a real-time strategy turn-based game. I know it sounds like an oxymoron, but it's a really good game. So as you can see here, the game runs really, really smooth. Oh, jeez. Okay. And this is not a review on this. It's not a review on this game. I just can't put it down. So the gaming is really, really nice on here. Games run very smooth. The Tegra 3 processor does its job. However, there's one thing that Ice Cream Sandwich, Honeycomb, and Jelly Bean brought to the table. using peripherals. That's right. This PS3 controller, I'm going to control my games with. There's videos on the internet on how to do this, and I know it's nothing new, but for the sake of my review, I have to touch on this because this is very cool. And just besides doing this, I can plug my actual camera using an on-the-go cable. I can plug it into my tablet. Oh, I'm sorry. I can plug this from my camera to my tablet, and I can upload my pictures directly. Super cool. Alright, this is difficult because I really can't see the game right now because of the location I'm in, but we'll make it work. Put my hands in front so you can see that I'm using the controller. So yeah, it's the game. Full game using my PS3 controller. And it's not just games that work. You can use the whole device with the controller if you like. You can also hook up a Bluetooth keyboard, which is very awesome as well. Okay, so I'm not going to go over in that too much. However, I just think it's worth mentioning. As you can see, I'm going through the tablet with the joystick. I need to learn how to use it, to be honest. I'm half doing it. So here we go. And the reason I talked about that, it just shows its functionality. It shows how versatile this device is. And you may say your tablet doesn't rotate automatically in the home screen. That's one of the drawbacks that the tablet has. The home screen doesn't rotate. It's just software. I think they can fix that with a patch or change that. They want you to hold your device like this. And for some reason, you know. But it's very comfortable to hold. It's not heavy at all. It's very light. And I even showed some of my Apple fanboys this, and they were impressed. They said, oh, you know, instead of them saying, hey, I want to buy one, they said, oh, I'll wait for the iPad to come out with a mini one then. That's fine. There's enough room in the world for both of us. But hey, if you're on the fence about getting this tablet, get off the fence and go to the store and buy one of these things. Also, if you're on the fence about getting any type of device, or you want something to use, something to give to the kids, give to your mom, give to your mom's friends, give to your mistress or whomever, get this. This is a very, very good tablet. And yeah, I'm glad I bought this tablet. I was actually going to buy the Infinity, the Transformer Infinity, which is $600, but I can buy 3 of these for that price, and that's pretty funny. So, anyways, go out to the store, buy this tablet. It's really cool, especially if you have an Android phone already. Your apps are going to come right over, and you can sync your apps up. It just makes life easy. If you have any questions, please let me know. I always review things and go over any type of questions. I'm Kevin, Red Tank, whatever you want to call me, and I'm signing out. And you guys have a good night and God bless. Thanks.